Good evening. This is HNN. The Holotable's news network is your not even remotely close to around the clock Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news, reactions, reviews, theory crafting, and more source. I'm Sir Georges, your host, and today we're joined by my distinguished co-host, Celiac Sarah.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm getting ready
Yeah.
for an American Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that's Thursday. I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, you Canadian folk.
We had it last month.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When
It's
is
all
it?
good.
What is it? A specific day that it falls on, or is it on a
It's
Thursday?
it's always the second Monday, I want to say, of October.
Monday?
It's on a Monday.
What?
hmm hmm I know. We're wild.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
we're nuts.
Ours is on a
So
Thursday for a long weekend.
yeah, you get like a 4-day weekend then, right?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty
We
awesome.
only get a 3-day weekend.
Well, the developers at CG have been giving us some Happy Thanksgiving characters that, like they mentioned before, where they said that no one would really predict where the game was going to head next. They followed through on that with the new.
I would not have predicted this.
No, but it's beautiful. It's perfect.
Are you happy with it?
I love it.
Okay.
I don't even know half the games these characters are from.
Mhm.
Like, I know they exist, but I never played them. They were before my
Yeah,
time.
me too.
But the fact that the new focus is on non-canon other Star Wars games that have come out throughout the years, going back to the mid-90s, just bringing out these characters that have been forgotten and some 40s or 50s year old gamer who played it back 30 years ago enjoyed. They're finally getting to experience these characters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in a new legendary event that will lead up to Starkiller. Now, I have played that game, The Force Unleashed.
You have played that game.
Yes, that's a good
Okay.
game. That's a very good game. With a very good story where I think, it's been a while, but I think Starkiller is Vader's secret apprentice. So the fact that they're finally bringing him, who had his own cool storyline in the game that we still have not gotten to see in any kind of post-Disney buyout Star Wars universe. This is awesome.
I am intrigued. I feel like also this is making a lot of people want to go back and play these games.
I'm for sure
Maybe.
going to. I own each of them on Steam. Part of some bundle that they sold.
Right.
I just haven't
So
made
you
the
could.
time. Yeah. I will. I will. Yeah. And so we got two characters to go over today.
I know. And
Yeah.
you said they're good.
Yes, they are good. I'm very happy with the direction they're taking these. And rather than just make a mishmash faction team of a new 5 characters, it looks like these 5 are not meant to synergize with each other so much as they are to boost the proper factions that they should go with.
I'm only saying yes to that because I know that Dash is smuggler, scoundrel, something.
Yeah. Not smuggler.
And-
He should be, though.
And Kyle is rebel fighter. I don't know.
Yes. Rebel,
He's
Rebel
over
fighter,
there.
and Jedi.
Oh, and Jedi. Okay, we're all
Yeah.
over the place with
For
Kyle.
real.
Okay, cool.
I want to know what his story is.
Cool. Right?
So our headlines for today, we got 2 kits. Dash Rendar from Shadow of the Empire, I believe. Back
That sounds right.
for PC. And then Kyle Katarn from Dark something. I'll find out. It'll come to me.
Should I Google this real quick?
Yeah, you should Google it. I Googled it
Okay.
before, but I forgot already.
Uh, Lethal Alliance,
Try his first appearance.
Jedi Knight series.
And then we've got the 6th anniversary that happened, and they just released today the December calendar.
Dark Forces.
There
Sorry.
we go, Dark Forces. I knew it was Dark something.
All right. Can tell neither of us have played the game.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible. So we've got 4 characters that are going to be coming that are all legacy, which is what they call post-Disney, not part of the official canon Star Wars content.
Right.
So they've already revealed Dash Rendar, who will go over today, and the Kyle Katarn. There's 2 more that we don't know about, and then all 4 of them will be needed for the final one, whose kit we don't have yet, which is Star Killer from
Right.
Force Unleashed 1 and 2.
Right. And you played Unleashed 1.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Cool.
yes.
Exciting.
It is. It is. So let's first go over Dash Rendar. And I'll let you do the honors and read this first kit.
Okay. So this one already, obviously the marquee, I think the marquee is almost done if it's not done by now.
I think it's still got a couple days. It was like a week long. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so light side scoundrel leader support.
Have you read these
Whatever.
kits at all?
No,
Good.
I know nothing.
Good. They're pretty...
Other than that, they both have omnum-nums, but I know nothing. Okay, so Dash is basic, fearless advance. Deal physical damage 3 times to target enemy. For each critical hit, call another random prepared ally to assist, dealing 75% less damage. Limit once per ally. Okay. Basic. That's straightforward.
Right off the bat.
Oh, wait.
No, yeah. I think it just sunk in what you just read.
It just sunk in. So if he crits 3 times, then 3 prepared allies are assisting.
Yes.
Limit once per ally. So that means you're going to get potentially 3 different allies assisting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You saw the light bulb click there. The light bulbs don't click, but you get my you get what I'm getting at.
So right off the bat, the basic is already fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. I was like, yeah, that's pretty normal. It was not.
So you could have Old Man Han with his double tap basic that does stagger and then removes all of the turn meter.
Oh, yeah.
You can get Young Han, who does speed down and will get prepared from using his basic. Like for each of them, even if it's not a lot of damage being added because of the huge 75% less damage, whatever the extra effects are, any kind of debuff or buffs that characters get, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Just off of a basic.
Off his basic. And it doesn't say only on his turn. So if you can get him to assist, like with one of Kira's moves, then his assist is then going to call 3 more assists.
It's like an infinite loop potential. Not an infinite, but you know what I mean.
I know what you
like
mean. You
got a chain reaction happening here.
Right.
Oh man. Okay. So his first special, stop right there, which only has a cooldown of 2. Deal physical damage to target enemy and dispel all buffs on them. Stun them for 1 turn. This attack deals 20% more damage for each buff dispelled. Okay.
Good one. It's a good one.
That seems more basic than the basic.
It does.
Okay. And then his second special, Seeker Missiles, cooldown of 4. Also, I find it, I'm noticing this, and I've never noticed this in a kit before. They specifically put in that it unlocks at tier 3.
Yes, I don't think they've ever written that out.
I don't think they've ever written that in before, but anyway. Deal physical damage 3 times to all enemies. The first instance of damage dispels stealth and dazes for 2 turns. The second instance of damage inflicts defense down for 2 turns. Oh, and the third instance of damage inflicts critical damage down for 2 turns. This attack can't be evaded or resisted. This is really interesting to me that they are laying out specifically what each wave of damage does.
Yeah.
It makes me think of like that, how you have to have like the geos have like an optimal lineup order for when they mass assist to get like all of the debuffs working on all that. Okay. But other than that,
it's an AoE that deals damage 3 times. And a can't be resisted, can't be evaded, daze, stealth dispel, defense down, and crit damage down, all in one move.
So even if you have foresight, for example, you would not evade it.
Right. Even if you're Hermit Yoda trying to hide out, he's going to dispel the daze. Or he's going to dispel the stealth, then daze you, and then still hit you with all 3 of these damages.
Yeah.
Pretty good kit so far. Yeah.
That's a lot. All right. So his leader ability is the Om Nom Nom. Om Nom Nom. Om Nom Nom.
Om Nom.
Om Nom Nom Nom. Which, side note, just makes me think of Pac-Man, can I just say? But anyway. Scoundrel allies enter the battle prepared, and prepared allies gain an additional bonus based on their role, doubled for light side scoundrels. Okay. Whenever a scoundrel ally gains prepared, they gain critical damage up and offense up for 1 turn. So attackers gain plus 15% crit damage, tanks plus 15% max health, and support or healers plus 10 speed and 10% potency. And while they're in Grand Arena, if an ally loses prepared, they gain prepared. So they're perma prepared, perma prepared, and theoretically, like, they're going to gain it back. So then they're going to get crit damage up and offense up for a turn.
Yes, because they prepared to lose prepared
as soon as they lose it
beforehand, so that when they lose prepared, they were already prepared to gain prepared back.
Okay. And then he has a unique hot shot, which is a Zeta. Scoundrel allies gain 20% max health, 20% potency, and 20% offense. Whenever a prepared ally lands a critical hit, all prepared allies gain 2% turn meter. Okay. I like that. That seems straightforward.
Yeah. Very good. Unique. And the only part of his Omicron in the leadership is that while in Grand Arena, if an ally loses prepared, they gain prepared.
Right. So the whole leadership bit is there, except for the perma prepared.
I think so. I haven't checked, but I think so.
That makes sense because the Omnoms are for specific gaming modes.
Right. That means that's already a good leadership, even without that. So I thought this was going to, because of the prepared language, try to help buff the solo faction, even though they're completely unrelated storyline wise.
Right. Well, and I mean, it just based off his leadership, it sounds like you're going to want him with light side scoundrels, which they are.
Right. So I'm sure that will be the best team. But with his leadership, it can be any scoundrel, even dark side scoundrels.
So Boba's scoundrels.
All bounty hunters.
Yeah.
So this leadership is very versatile, and before with the solo characters, you could have scoundrels that weren't part of the solo storyline, and you could give them prepared, but they never had any synergy or anything.
Right.
So it was very difficult to fill a squad with a scoundrel that didn't either give prepared or benefit a lot from prepared. So it wasn't always advantageous. But now with this leadership, everybody gets prepared and keeps prepared. So you don't even have that struggle of trying to maneuver, okay, how do I get this character prepared? Should I use this move for fear of losing prepared and not getting it back in time?
Exactly, because you're just going to get it back anyway.
Right.
So you don't have to play with this team now thinking necessarily 3 moves. I mean, you still would want to be thinking ahead, but you don't have to factor that into your thought process anymore.
Right. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
I like it.
And
He's 3 stars.
And the whole unique part where all prepared allies gain turn meter when an ally lands a critical hit.
Yeah.
His special that does 3 damage to all enemies.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 15 hits. That if all of them were critical because of an advantage.
That's 30% turn meter.
Yeah.
And if he basics and all 3 are crit hits, that's another 6%.
Right.
And if you have like the ally that's assisting there, also critically hitting, theoretically that's right.
Yeah. And then Kira, part of her unique is that when 2 characters critically hit in a turn, she gains 15% turn meter, I think.
I'd have to double check.
So she'll be going off the chain all the time.
Yeah. A lot of staggers, potentially.
Yeah. So this almost useless solo scoundrels now have a new character that should revitalize them a bunch.
Yeah.
Like imagine Vandor Chewy, who every time you kill somebody, he revives them.
Yeah.
And then can revive them right again because he gets prepared right back.
Yeah.
So you have to get around the tanks and kill him first.
Right.
If you want anyone else to die.
But if you kill the tank, he's just going to revive him.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah. This will be a really good defensive team. I like it.
That is nasty.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's Dash.
Let's go ahead and do Kyle Katarn now.
Yeah. So this was today, which I think everyone thought it was going to be Mara Jade.
Right. Because there were leaks and rumors of her coming.
And it's not. It's Kyle, which is fine.
So now that's 2 light side characters out of the 5. We know Starkiller is dark. So I'm hoping that at least one is another dark to balance it out some.
Right. Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, I'm not saying it's necessarily be even and be 2 and 2, but it seems weird to have them all be light side.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know enough about them.
Right.
I also don't know who the 4th one's going to be. So.
Right. So Kyle Katarn. And he is the main antagonist from Shadow of the Empire, I believe, an N64 game. And he's a light side attacker, rebel fighter, Jedi, whose Omicron abilities, as we'll read, are territory battle focused.
I know, I'm so excited. I actually haven't read his kit. That was the only thing I know.
Good. So because he's a Jedi, even though he's not Galactic Republic, he'll be able to help a lot in your light side Geonosis TB battles. The faction specific ones. And then if you didn't want to run him there, he'll help out in the rebel fighter squads for that. Or let's say you're still in a guild that is running the first Hoth light side TB. Because he's a rebel, he's going to help out a lot there. So he really is a very versatile no matter what TB he's in, he's gonna do well.
Mhm. I just got a DM, by the way, that he was also in Jedi Knight and Jedi Outcast. Those 2 games.
Yes.
Which,
I think I played Jedi Knight for Xbox, but I was young at the time, so I don't remember any of the characters.
I feel like I need to play more video games now.
Yes, yes, you should.
I don't have the time.
So,
oh man.
his basic, this should be interesting. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If it's Kyle's turn, inflict ability block for 1 turn. If it's not his turn, deal damage a 3rd time.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's assisting, he'll do 3 hits.
And inflictability block.
Yeah.
Okay. That's basic.
Yeah, yeah.
Waiting to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Right, right. Not crazy like the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now it gets crazy.
Okay.
Just look at this animation for this special.
This looks so cool.
So this attack is just a guy with a lightsaber. Cooldown of 3.
Just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If the target has force influence, the second instance of damage deals 75% more damage. All allies gain crit chance up and potency up for 2 turns. So we don't know what force influence is just yet, but it will buff the damage.
He deals more damage on the second hit.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we were following along.
And then
following the bouncing ball.
He buffs all allies with crit chance up and potency up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now there's force influence, which is a debuff we'll find out about. And then now somehow he's going to get a buff, like when he reaches this change where he becomes a Jedi Knight. So if he becomes a Jedi Knight in the course of the match, then this move will have the first instance deal 75% more damage. And all Rebel Fighter allies will recover 50% health and protection.
Huh.
So now we have a cooldown of 3, super heal for the team that also deals damage twice. And gives a couple buffs with crit chance up and potency up.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Special 2, Power of the Valley, cooldown of 3. Zeta move, dispel all debuffs on Rebel Fighter allies. Rebel Fighter allies gain defense up and speed up for 2 turns. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict force influence on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be copied.
Which can't be okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a cleanse on the team with defense up and speed up given. So now it's 4 different buffs he's giving to the whole team. He's dealing damage, and if he has now become a Jedi Knight and uses this move, all enemies get force influence. And force influence is like days in which the character can't assist, can't counterattack, but they also can't gain buffs.
Oh.
So it's like a buff immunity and daze at the same time. And raid bosses in Galactic Legends can be inflicted with it. Raid bosses can't be hit with daze.
Right.
They can be hit with this, and it will reduce their counter chance by 30% instead of the normal effects.
Okay. And this lasts for 2 turns.
Yes. And it only has a 3-turn cooldown, as does his other special.
Okay. I guess that makes sense why they would phrase it as or gain buffs instead of just saying that they gain buff immunity, because you could theoretically cleanse the buff immunity.
Right, right.
Since that's a debuff. Okay. Makes sense.
Yep.
I'm following.
Yep. So that's a pretty good move. His unique here, and this is the Omicron ability, is Blue Milk Run. Yes,
Blue Milk Run.
You heard that right.
Okay.
A Blue Milk Run. Now, if that doesn't make you want to play the game, I don't know what's going to convince you. I need to play now just to know at what point he tells the team, okay, guys, we got to go get some blue milk. We ran out of it in our star freezer.
Have you been to Galaxy's Edge?
I have not.
So the entire day that I was there, I was like, we need to like go get blue. Like this was the thing. I was like, we got to go get blue milk. Anyway, so I understand the blue milk run. I think it's hilarious. Oh man.
Yeah, it's great. So at the start, and this is a unique, not a leadership or anything. He doesn't have a leadership.
Right. So, okay. So yes, go on. Yeah. Sorry.
And we haven't seen anything about Jedis yet.
Mm-mm.
So he seems very much a rebel fighter character.
Yeah.
His Omicron here. At the start of each encounter, Kyle Katarn gains 10% turn meter for each other rebel fighter ally. So if it's a full team, that's 50%. No, 40%.
But each other doesn't count himself.
Yeah. But that's huge. Right. So if he's a 300 speed character, he'll then be like an effective 420 speed or something like that.
Wow. I was going to say 340.
No.
Math
brought to you by Sarah. No.
Moving on.
He'll be above 400 for sure.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, that would be his start. Like he would just gain that to start.
Right, just for the first
speed,
move.
His speed would still be 300 and he would still gain turn meter as if it was 300.
Right. But that first move is going to be
like he's 420.
Yeah.
Whenever is that what you said?
Yeah. Whenever a rebel fighter ally attacks out of turn, which is what they do with Mon Mothma, they gain 12% offense, stacking to a max of 60% until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
So until that character takes another turn, each of their assists are going to be increasing in damage.
Yeah. Yikes.
Whenever Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, so him specifically, he gains a stack of Force Connection until the end of battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, up to a max of 10 stacks.
So we now have Jedi Knight, Force Influence, and Force Connection.
Yes.
All new tidbits.
Yes. So
Got it.
Force Connection is how he becomes a Jedi Knight.
Oh.
So when he attacks out of turn, he'll gain Force Connection up to 10, at which point he becomes so in tune with the Force, he becomes a Jedi Knight, resetting his cooldowns, losing his Force Connection, and becoming a Jedi Knight. And if he becomes a Jedi Knight, he will then gain 50% defense and offense. And all rebel fighters will gain 50% defense and offense. And with his Omicron, all Jedi allies in territory battles will also gain the 50% defense and offense. So finally we have something showing he will help Jedis out in territory battles.
Because they need it. Okay. Help the rebels out in territory battles. Come on. Help rebel fighters in territory. Come on.
And then another paragraph here is that at the start of the encounter, if the enemy leader is a Sith, rebel fighter allies have plus 50% defense and tenacity and 25% max health until the end of the encounter.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, so now they're being prepped to be Sith killers.
Yep. Oh, and that's just his unique. Sorry, so that's not tied to anything.
So you can still have a Mon Mothma perfect lead,
Mm-hmm.
but just throw him on the team. Ups their game
Ooh.
a ton.
So, okay.
What?
If you use him with Mon Mothma,
Yeah.
I don't know, because his Omicron sounds like it's Jedi specific, not Rebel. I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet. If you pull Dooku lead, that's a Sith in territory battles.
Yes.
If you pull a Dooku team, and then the encounter, well, I guess it would be each wave in territory battles is an encounter. So each wave you basically have 4 tries at pulling a Sith leader in territory battle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Dooku. He's the only separatist leader that would appear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dooku lead, and then here's the paragraph about where his Omicron takes effect for territory battles.
Okay.
If you have the Omicron on his unique,
Mm-hmm.
then in territory battles, enemies can't gain bonus turn meter.
Ooh.
And force influence can't be resisted.
Oh.
When Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, he gains an additional stack force connection. And the bonuses of Jedi Knight also apply to other Jedi allies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the 50% defense and offense we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So now he'll reach Jedi Knight status twice as fast. He'll only need to assist out of turn 5 times, and he'll become a Jedi Knight. And then also in territory battles, at the start of each encounter, all Jedi and Rebel fighters gain 75% bonus protection until the end of the encounter. At the start of each encounter, Kyle Katarn gains 10% turn meter for each other Jedi ally.
Huh.
So the effect of the Omicron is that pretty much all of his Sith Rebel or Rebel fighter synergies from the unique carry over to Jedis.
No. I mean, I don't know how much I like it.
Really? You don't like it?
I like that they can't gain bonus turn meter and that force influence can't be resisted.
Yeah. But can't gain bonus turn meter is huge.
That is huge. That is huge. I do really enjoy that.
Because B1's assisting and getting that 15% turn meter when a droid does a special. B2s will not get to gain any of their turn meter to take those turns anymore.
Right.
That's huge.
And then so this is I don't know if you put him with Jedi or Rebel fighters. This is where I'm torn. Like in territory battles specifically.
Both. During a Jedi mission that you need to do, stick them in there. But if it's all Galactic Republic stuff, throw them on a Rebel fighter squad.
Yeah, and I guess if there's a day where you're only running one Jedi mission, you're not going to put him with your Jedi team because your Jedi team is theoretically going to be stacked.
Yeah.
So you throw him with Rebel fighters.
He'll do well in either. Whichever fight is most important to you, throw him on there. And every wave. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is why the thing that I do like about this is that it's every wave he is starting with something. So every wave you're starting with 75% bonus protection.
And that turn meter gain.
Assuming he's on a full Jedi squad.
Yeah. Or Rebel fighters give it to him too. So it could be a mix match. It could be either. Whichever of his tags you put him on, he's going to be starting pretty much each wave.
This is interesting.
Right, yeah. I think he's awesome. I think that's a great Omicron.
He's probably going to be like so far out of the ones that have been released, the first one I go for, just because he does. Then I'll have the option to use him.
Right. And so the two characters that we've had released so far are not synergized at all.
Right.
This one, Rebel Fighter focused, really buffs their faction up in territory battles. Dash Rendar, Scoundrel, Prepared focus. Another not very used often, could use this boost faction.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Awesome start with these new characters.
I feel like the Rebel fighters would want the boost more than the Jedi. But yes, I totally agree.
Yeah, yeah. So it makes me excited to know what the other two are.
Mm-hmm.
And if they will each grab other not very much used teams and boost them up.
Right. So jumping off of that, I will say Doja was in the Swugga events Discord server today, like answering questions and stuff, doing his usual thing. And he dropped like the images of Kyle and all this. So everyone was in an uproar. Chaos ensued before the kit dropped and everything. But so somebody had commented, and I don't know, this could just be me reading into it. Someone had commented on whether or not Mara Jade was going to be light side or dark side. And he replied to it and said, well, in the comics, she was both. So is she going to be making use of that neutral tag that we have? Because we have a neutral tag in game and no one is tagged neutral.
Yeah, I don't think she will be.
I don't think she will be either. That neutral tag just bugs me that nobody is tagged to it. And I would love to see it utilized. Or maybe her Omnom, I don't know. Maybe there's something for light side and something for dark side in it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. So my first thought when you said that, which might be totally off base, is that it's not a reference to her actually being either or being neither in the game.
Right.
But it's a comic reference, and we're exploring Legends characters, which a huge side of the Legends content are comics from pre-Disney.
Right.
But I wonder if we're going to get Dr. Aphra.
Ooh, okay.
I think that she is Legends. I don't think she's part of the canon. I could be wrong. But Dr. Aphra and her droids. One of the few Star Wars comics I read was Darth Vader's, where she appears with this black C-3PO droid.
Oh, okay.
Who's a murder droid. So he's like C-3PO in the way he moves and talks, but he's always wanting to kill people. It's really funny. So yeah, Dr. Aphra would be a good dark side character to help balance us out.
Yeah. We definitely need at least one dark side. At least one. Oh, and so like they did also specify today, because I'm sure we all noticed in the last tier for Dash's marquee event, you needed him at 5 stars to get the Om-Nom-Noms.
Yes.
So because they're legacy marquees, they did specify this today. Legacy marquees will need the character to be at 5 star to participate in that last tier, but they will also need the character before the last legacy marquee character before it at 5 star. So Kyle Katarn's bonus tier will need him at 5 star, and you need Dash at 5 star.
Which is Kind of lame to
Which-
find out after the fact.
Yeah. And then you can do the Om Nom Nom. And then, if Mara Jade is next, you would need Mara Jade at 5-star, Kyle at 5-star. If you have Kyle at 5-star, I presume you have Dash at 5-star. Whether or not he's needed, they didn't specify, but they said the one before. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I'm fine with.
just throwing that out there in case people miss that little tidbit. It's possible.
Right. Yeah. So Omicrons, if you want to get them from these marquees, you're going to have to be a regular spender.
Yeah. You'll be, or getting really lucky on your lotto packs.
Yeah.
Which I don't know about you, but my luck is not that high on them.
I told you, you're going to see one in your lifetime. Maybe two.
No.
Maybe two.
I think the highest I've ever pulled on one of those lotto packs is like 20, I think.
Yeah.
If that's even an option.
I think
I'm pretty sure it was 20. It was but whatever the next one is up from 15. I'm pretty sure it was 20 though.
Yeah, I think they got a 20. I'm sure they got a 20. Yeah. So those are the new characters.
Yeah.
I think this is a very fun direction. And I like that they aren't like with Bad Batch. Bad Batch was cool. Cool show, cool characters.
Mm-hmm.
But you needed all of them. They're only going to help each other.
Right.
It doesn't do anything to affect the rest of the characters in your roster. It just adds a new team to the game.
Right.
Each of these characters are boosting characters you've already had time to build up.
Which I kind of like because they're introducing this at the same time that they're introducing the Omnoms.
Yeah.
And those are also boosting up characters
Right.
and factions that you may have been ignoring.
Right.
So
I like it. This is a fun direction.
yeah. Also, they were 1000% right. Not what I expected. I fully expected them to head into Book of Boba content. I was like, yeah, you're going to stick with the Disney Plus
Right.
thing. Like that makes sense.
Maybe they're gotta wait till that comes out, and because they can't spoil anything.
Probably.
So they've got to wait till probably all the episodes are out already even.
Yeah.
So we
And
might
then
not see
start.
that till spring.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because theoretically, they wouldn't just start releasing it all, when episode 1 drops. They would wait a few episodes and then reel people in.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the characters. Yeah.
And
We also got.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we also got the 6th anniversary pack, bundle, whatever, gift you want to call it.
Yeah, what all came in that? I didn't look, but it was all really good.
3 Clone Wars Chewie shards, as per usual. Man. So we got in there. First of all, we got all of the like double drops going like crazy. So we're still in double drops right now.
Rose and Phasma.
Oh yeah, they got their omnoms.
Yes, they got their Omicrons.
I forgot about that, which I don't know why I forgot about. We faced a wall of Phasma in Territorial War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even find the list of what was in the anniversary thing. There were Bad Batch shards, there were Zeta mats, there was a ton of good stuff in there, as usual. I think it was on par with what they've released in the past.
It was good, and I know that I'm pretty sure it had a couple full stun guns prototypes in there.
I think, yes, I remember seeing a stun gun prototype. I remember seeing a Mark V droid.
Yeah.
Droid collar. There was, I think, a Nubian scanner, I want to say. Maybe. There were like 4 or 5 full prototype things.
Yeah.
Which is great. It was
was
I
good.
know that I was equipping gear all of Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah. Twas needed. Yeah, they had that. They had a whole bunch of anniversary sales. CG got a lot of money out of me in the last week. Oops.
That's good. At least they're doing stuff that is seen, valuable, worth getting.
Totally.
Yeah.
That counts.
We also got the December for 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that really matters to me with the calendars are the logging characters for teasing what's to come.
Right.
So the last months of November was Young Han, I think.
Yes.
We didn't know why at the time, but I think it's because he's a prepared scoundrel
Right.
that synergizes with Dash.
Mm-hmm.
December's is Cara Dune, which could be that she's a rebel fighter who pairs well with the newly released Kyle Katarn.
Yep.
Or it could be that she's tied somehow to Book of Boba Fett stuff. And Book of Boba Fett comes at the end of... I don't think she'll have anything to do with that show. So it's got to be...
I don't know if she will.
I don't think she is.
I don't think she does.
Yeah.
It's got to be that she's a rebel fighter.
Unfortunately. She's a great character.
I mean, theoretically, could recast her. We won't get into that, but
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. The big thing with this calendar that everyone is like focusing on is Grand Arena. Should have started yesterday, so the 22nd of November, and it's not starting till December 13th.
That's weird.
So we have like 3 weeks, 4 weeks almost of no Grand Arena. And this is why it's weird to me. There's, first of all, at the end of October, they acknowledged that Grand Arena wasn't in the calendar for November and that there would be an update soon. So they knew at the end of October it wasn't scheduled, did not give an explanation why, just said it was coming. Still no explanation given, and it's just been pushed back.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Grand Arena, all they got to do is like say, do what we did last month.
Yeah.
There's no way that there's a game or development time needed to do the same old.
Exactly. So something is changing, and something is changing big enough that it's not ready.
You would think.
Or hasn't been approved, or there is a massive bug in the change.
Yeah.
That they like can't roll it out and they won't tell anybody what it is. So I'm super curious if they even say what it is.
Yeah. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yay.
Anything that's no moon or bantha related we should talk about?
I feel like we hit it all.
Yeah.
Like the big negative thing is that Grand Arena was, not live.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm so focused in my Grand Arena battles that's what I focused on.
I think it's got to be 3 or 4 months now that I haven't participated.
Oh man. Well, I actually, man, what is the world coming to? I actually was looking forward to this Grand Arena. I was like, we're going back to 5v5. Like, it's gonna be great. Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, I guess we can just go to I Love You, I Know.
Which brings us to our I Love You, I Know segment. We know it's easy to get jaded by this game, but there has to be a reason why we're still playing after 6 years now. Or is it 5 years, but the 6th anniversary? No, that would be 6 years.
It's 6 years.
That's crazy.
6 years.
That's
oh,
crazy.
Man. Wow.
So let's talk about things we enjoyed over the past week or two of Galaxy of Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
What have you enjoyed? I asked you first.
Recording in
I've
progress.
lost him.
Okay, I can hear you.
Back?
You're back.
Whew. I was like, oh no. Did you hear my I love you, I know?
I did not.
I got Executor.
Hey!
I pulled the trigger. It's 5 stars.
5-star. So you spent a lot of crystals.
Yeah. I was down to 190 something crystals.
What?
Mm-hmm. So
but that means you won't get to experience the 4-star struggle versus 7-star executors.
No, I beat a 7-star executor literally once, and then I have not been able to repeat it. So I don't know what I did, but
it's RNG. It's RNG.
I can't repeat it. Anyway, I thought about it and I was like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? And then I bought a vault.
A vault of executor?
A vault of crystals.
A vault of crystals. Yeah, that's right. That's right. A vault.
Yeah. And okay.
That's $100? $100?
Yeah.
100 American, 130 Canadian or something?
And then I bought a relic pack. and then I bought another relic pack.
Dang, CG got a lot of Sarah money.
CG has taken a lot of my money the last week. But okay, so let me just back this up. So I bought a vault. And I bought a couple of relic packs. And then I was like, I still got to get some relics. I had the gear. I didn't have the signal data. So I was like in Cantina going crazy.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Let's just talk about this. I did 2 days. Was it? Yeah, I did 2 days because it was the day before the event dropped and the day Starkiller FOMO set in. Yes, FOMO did set in. The day of the event dropping, I did refreshes in Cantina for the signal data.
Yeah.
I did the 100 crystal refresh, the 200 crystal refresh, the 400 crystal refresh, the 800 crystal refresh.
What? I
hit it on both days that high, and I got one nom. One dropped.
I'm surprised you got that. That's impressive.
One. So like talk about a ridiculous drop rate.
For real, yes.
Of 2 days of me hitting that refresh.
Yeah.
And I get one nom.
Yeah, that's bad.
So anyway, I got it to 5 stars. So I had the vault. So I had crystals saved, and then I bought the vault of crystals. Did the refreshing for some signal data. Yeah. I don't remember how many crystals I had when I started the event.
It was a lot from last I heard, though.
It doesn't matter. By the end of it, I got it to 5, literally 5 stars right on the nose. Like I don't have any extra blueprints for the next one. And I had 190, I think it was 193 or 195 crystals.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but he's 5 stars.
Yeah, I spent 4,000 crystals, I think.
Yeah.
To get mine to 5-star this time.
My goal is to get him to 7-star next month.
What? That's another 18,000 crystals?
Yeah. But see, then I bought the hyperdrive bundle. So I'm already back to like 9,500 crystals. Because then I bought the crystals on sale for the anniversary. Suchi got a lot of my money this last week. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what? Screw it. I figure we've been playing this game for 6 years.
Yeah.
And I don't spend money often on it. I do spend, and when I spend, I do this. and then I cool off for 10 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Executor 7-star seems like a long-lasting investment.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. So I feel like it's worth it.
It's pretty brutal right now.
Yeah.
So
I can, if I'm lucky, I can get to second if the RNG is kind to me.
yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, a 5-star. So I got mine 5-star. It is much better. It still doesn't help with the opener. So you could still get screwed with them targeting your Razor Crest and knocking it out at the start.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing you can do to come back from it. So there's still that danger. But with a 5-star, as long as you play wisely and don't lose your Razor Crest at the start,
Right.
you can pull out a win much more reliably than a 4-star.
Yeah, I've noticed that if they knock out my Razor Crest, it's game over.
Yeah, it's game over. Which that's the horrible part about the 7-star mirror match. I haven't figured out how to avoid them killing Razor Crest besides just having good RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Like hoping for crappy computer that will target Houndstooth some.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So.
But that's good. That's really good.
What have you enjoyed?
So I enjoyed my 5-star Executor.
Mm-hmm.
I've been falling asleep early, and my arenas are late at night. So I've been missing them for the last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I've lost a lot of crystals. That's not fun. But I am well on my way to Lord Vader, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Conquest was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I want the new one to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I still won't say it's great.
Right.
Or that the new one is improved, because I don't think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, and annoyingly, I thought I was much closer to getting the red crate than I was. Because like you said, they don't give you an indicator.
No, and it's infuriating, and I think they're changing that for the next one.
They better.
We really need it, because if you don't have hot utils, I don't know how you can tell other than actually like counting each feat and all of the stars and all of that, like manually doing it.
Yeah, I was much further from red crate than I thought I was.
It's a massive jump between the gold crate and the red crate.
And I spent a butt ton of crystals on refreshes, but still was not able to. So I just ended up with the gold crate.
It's not. I was thinking I was going to end up with the gold crate.
I'm very angry about it.
I did not think I was going to be able to beat the Sector 5 boss, and had a fiasco of crystal burning there.
What was the Sector 5 boss?
It was the Gideon boss.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I did. I ended up having to JMK it. Like JMK and Kat did it. Because I was so frustrated trying to get the feats. Right.
And then I figured out how to get the feats. But I blew 200 energy on it before I did that. So
yeah, I didn't beat the boss. I think I spent 200 energy too. It was stupid.
It was infuriating. I've now the easy button on that. I think you need to have a specific disc set up for it. Like I'm pretty sure you need voluntary Excel or Volatile accelerator and amplify agony and perseverance. But you need Bam, Bo, Han, and Chewie, and one other scoundrel. I put Boba in it just to get that Han and Boba feat double dipped, and that cakewalks it. But the catch is, and I didn't know this until after I spent 200 energy, you also need Bam's leadership Zeta.
Ah.
So I didn't have his leadership Zeta, so it wasn't working for me. And once you get it, once you put it on, it is stupid easy. They didn't even take a turn. And it was over in 30 seconds.
You did this?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It was over there. I will send you the video.
You might have gotten good. You might have gotten lucky.
No. I watched somebody's video and I was trying to copy it and it would not work until I put the leadership Zeta on.
I think I have his leadership Zeta.
And you need those discs. You need the amplify agony.
I think I did. Maybe I did beat it, but maybe it was one of the feats that I couldn't get done.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the feats done for that boss node?
Yeah, I got both feats in one battle with that team.
Yeah, send me that video.
Granted, like I said, it took me spending 200 energy and ready to rage, and no one could figure out. Can I just tell you, in officer chat, we were talking about this, and no one could figure out why it wasn't working for me.
Right.
And like, our guild leader was like, Sarah, you can do this with 10% stamina. I was like, okay, well, I'm at 100 and it's not working.
Yeah.
I like put some more gear on. Like, I was like, I'll just throw some more gear on Bam. Like,
yeah. The other one that was super annoying was the Han Solo, where he cannot die.
Yes, that sector 3 one. I think it was sector 3.
So much energy trying to get that feat, or maybe it was just trying to beat it. But I spent so much.
Yep, if you kill him, you don't win. So you have to kill everyone else.
Right. But depending on because it was kind of fun, but I also think it was kind of dumb. The disc that they have implemented for this season, they do make it to where all you have to do is survive and you'll win. Right. Like, you don't kill anybody. It's all damage over times and thermal detonators. Right. As long as you can keep 5 people standing, you'll get 3 stars. Which is
good if you have weaker characters and you're trying to survive, but it's also bad if you need to kill characters to get those feats, right? Like, then you're kind of like handicapping yourself a little bit.
Right. Bad for feats.
It's a delicate balance.
And I would say bad for strategy, because it's just about surviving. It's not, okay, well, who can I use to kill? Who's going to be doing well against these specific enemies?
I think what will be better for most people going forward, especially if you don't buy the Conquest Battle Pass Plus, the one where you can swap your discs around for free.
Yeah.
I think the best game plan is to move forward in the nodes, in the sectors, collect as many discs as you possibly can, keep going forward and collecting discs. And as you're equipping discs, do the feats you can do with the discs you have equipped, and then figure out the feats you're going to do that you need to switch discs for, and switch once or twice, however many it is, so that you're not constantly switching and wasting energy going back and forth. So like, that would be my advice, is to like focus on what you can get done with what you have equipped, and then switch and focus on that next set after.
Right.
Obviously the caveat there being is, if you are working on feats that are, win so many times with bounty hunters, win so many times with this, like, you kind of have to start doing those from day one.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be doing 7 or 8 in a day.
Right. Yeah. So I kind of enjoyed Conquest. I look forward to getting Maul and Boba Fett. Scion of Django.
Yeah.
I haven't really enjoyed anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I look forward to getting those characters.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Discord corner. If you guys have any
Yeah.
questions, post them in chat or in the server.
Mm-hmm.
Bowdy said that with no Grand Arena Championship, what will you be doing to fill your time? And no, Sarah, Darkside TB doesn't count.
I don't know if I would classify Darkside TV as a time filler.
Oh, it's totally a time filler.
Is it?
Totally.
It's
I actually did my battles today.
I did do them too. So I don't know what. I mean, the other good thing, I shouldn't say the other good thing, the kind of nice thing with GAC not being so delayed is we will theoretically have a full week of Conquest without GIC being live. Whereas normally we have Conquest and Light Side Territory battles and Grand Arena.
Right.
So it'll kind of be nice not to have that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I was really looking forward to Grand Arena because apparently I'm losing my mind. Yeah. I guess I'm going to, in all of this time, prepare for Conquest. We'll see.
I'm not sure. I'll probably be playing a different game. I'll find one of these.
Which is exactly what CG wants to hear.
I will probably dig up one of these Star Wars games that these new characters are originating from.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to play one of those over the holidays.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play the Starfighter one. The Pod Racer. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been wanting to play the Pod Racer. I don't think that has anything to do with any of the characters coming out.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe we'll be surprised.
Yeah. But that one looked fun.
Yeah. I like it. I don't see any other questions in chat.
Yeah, I didn't see any either.
I feel like the meta report is the exact same.
I used to think this was boring, but now I kind of want to know each week.
Yeah, man, do it.
I want to see how much further encroaching these OP metas grow.
Okay, I like it. Let's see what we're at.
Okay, so Master Kenobi's now at 77%.
I feel like he 78 or 79 last week.
Oh, I don't think he was more.
6?
No, he wasn't more. 76 might be.
Or maybe it was 76. But I really should make a point to write these numbers down so I can remember.
For real.
What happens when you
Okay, let's do this. Let's add it to the show notes.
Okay. Yeah, November 23rd. JMK was 77. Is that what you said he was?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. The next time we'll see that right now, Jedi Master Kenobi's at 77%.
Mm-hmm.
Master Luke's at 8%.
Okay.
For a total 85% dominance of the meta. Lord Vader is at 8%. You know what? I think it is the same as last time.
Is it?
I think you're right.
I was going to say.
I think it's the same.
I haven't seen any extra Lord Vaders in my arena personally.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it's the same.
I think it's the same. I think you're right.
How's our executors looking?
Okay, fleet meta.
Yeah.
Wowza. Okay.
Wowza?
Wowza.
Oh boy.
So I think last time we were at 49%.
Okay.
Or maybe it was like 52, 53. Mm-hmm. We now
Something
have
like that.
72% of rank 1 leaders are executors.
That's disgusting. 72%?
And this isn't a galactic legend. This isn't something that, yeah, it did take a lot of effort to get, I guess, kind of like a galactic legend.
Took a lot of my money.
That's just you, Sarah.
Yeah.
just you.
I don't think it's just me.
Oh, that's brutal. 72%.
That's disgusting.
Over 10,000. That's more than the. What's up with that?
Wow.
So for the. They are keeping track of more fleet teams than they do arena teams on here.
Oh, really? That's weird.
They keep track of 15,000 fleet arena teams,
Mm-hmm.
but only 10,000 arena teams.
That's weird.
That is weird. But yeah, a large majority, 72% are executors. 15% are negotiator. That's 87%, with 10% then being malevolence.
I mean, my fleet, I've said this a few times, my fleet shard is pretty, relatively calm and not that crazy, but my top 5 is always executor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, and I don't see a single person switch to negotiator just to be like, oh yeah, I'm in first with negotiator. Like, it's always executor.
Right. So the normal executor squad of Houndstooth, Razorcrest, and Xanadu Blood to start is 71%.
Wow.
Then the Malevolence with Sunfac in the starting lineup is 6%.
Wow.
2 different variations of negotiator, with one with the BTL 8 chip, the other with Houndstooth. Those are each making up 6% and 3%.
Wow.
And then the TIE Fighter Pilot one, that variant is only 2%.
So negotiator is making up like a bigger portion, but it's still a massive drop before you even hit negotiator or malevolence. Like you're still dropping between from 77 to 6.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. In my arena, so
should look at mine.
The top 10 right now are all 7-star malevolences, with 1 5-star at rank 6. Then my top 20 are all 7-star malevolences, with 1 4-star and 1 6-star. Oh, no. One of them's a negotiator. But the rest of the top 20 are all malevolences, with 3 that are not 7-star.
So I have, including myself, there are 11 executors in my shard, and we are ranks 1 to 11. Everything starting from 12 is negotiator or malevolence.
You only have 10?
Other than me, yeah, there are only 10.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I must have a ton of people in my fleet shard that like quit the game or don't care about ships or something, but yeah.
35 of my top 50 are all executors. And at least 20 of them are 7-star.
So out of the 11 executors, 7 are 7-star. The rest are 5-star or lower.
Stupid.
Sorry.
All good. Okay, so we got those run down, so we'll remember next time. Last but not least, let's head to Uncle Owen's Moisture Farm to talk about who and what we're currently farming in game. Because everyone knows work comes before going to Tashi Station to pick up power converters.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I'm working on relic stuff. And my final character requirements for Lord Vader. So I'm not close, but my Bad Batch are finally almost 7-star.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
I've got 2 of them at 7-star relic level, Hunter and Tech. I'm still working on Wrecker, Echo, and Omega.
Hmm.
But Omega's not needed for the event.
No, she's not.
So I'm not worried about her.
You need, who did you need again? You need Bad Echo.
Oh, you need the 4 that I mentioned, and then a ton of other. You need Tuscan Raider.
Right. You need all 4 Bad Batch for Lord Vader?
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that. I thought it was
it's
just
lopsided.
Echo and
It's lopsided compared to Jedi Master Kenobi.
well,
The requirements are much harder.
Kenobi has the high ground.
So it's got the 4 Bad Batch that you have to farm from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got more Relic 8 characters. I think there's like 4 or 5 that you need for Vader, whereas it was just 2 or something for Master Kenobi.
I can't remember.
Like, I just had to take Dooku to Relic 8.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to take, I think it's Zam to Relic 8. A couple other oddballs that it's like, why do they need to be Relic 8? Why are you doing this to me? Because Relic 7 to 8 is a huge jump.
Oh, it's massive. I haven't even looked at his requirements because it's not on my radar.
Stupid amounts of gear.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like, trying to get these characters up has made me not even care about the recent gear changes that they made.
Right.
Because they do nothing to help you in these relic levels.
Right. They help you get to the relic levels, but once you're there.
Yes. It helps you get to gear 13.
Mm-hmm.
Or not gear 13 anymore. Just, your base relic, your base, what do you call somebody that's...
Relic 0.
Relic 0. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it helps you get there. But now the amounts of gear needed without any help. Because there is no help. None of these changes have helped you get any gear 12. Old or gear 12 plus.
Right.
I'm starved.
Which is what you need once you start hitting to like Relic 7 and 8. And
Yeah.
9.
That's what I'm hoping when they said that this is just the first stage or something.
Mm-hmm.
They got to do something to help us out with that old gear 12.
Mm-hmm. Well, so Doja also said today in the event server he could not say what the next phase of the gear crunch relief was. So we have no info.
Do you think they have any info? Like they have come up with it yet? Or
I would assume so. I don't know. I would like to think that if they have a multi-phase gear crunch relief plan, that they've thought out what the phases are going to be. Before they were like, like they released the first phase and they're like, okay, guys, like, what should the second one be? Can you imagine?
Dude, they totally did that. I'm telling you, they did that. They've done that before. They've done that before, and then they'll have to say, like, okay, we scrapped that plan. Because people keep asking, like, what about this? You mentioned doing this. Like, that was just in the ideation phase.
We were still brainstorming then, making some Venn diagrams, some bubbles.
Just throwing some feelers out there to see how y'all reacted.
Yeah.
Didn't expect you to want us to follow up on it.
Mm-mm.
What have you been working on?
Well, now that my executor guys are all done, I have started working on, so I'm finishing Cam. He's almost relic. I want to relic him before he's gear 12 in a little bit. So I'm going to relic him. And then I am going after C. So my plan is to work on the trooper requirements for him first. And then what I will do once I have those guys set is probably do a quick little detour to actually formulate a proper trooper team with them, get whatever characters I need up for that, and then go back to my C so that I at least have like a trooper team that's functional while I'm going after C.
C will help you out.
Yeah. C's going to help me. I know that I need him. I know like multiple people.
No, I think there are some overlaps in the requirements.
There are. So I need Veers and Stark are required for C.
Yeah, very important imp troopers.
Yeah. And I feel like there is a third.
I think so too.
I think, is it Piet?
Yeah, Piet. Yeah, Relic
Which
8.
I've already relicked him because of Executor.
Relic 8.
You needed him Relic 8 for Executor.
Oh.
Because I got super confused when I was relicking him. I got him to Relic 5, and the little like banner popped up, and I was like, I don't get this. I thought I needed him Relic 8. And then I went to the Executor requirements and it wasn't checked off. And I was like, but why did it pop up saying I finished it?
5
anyway,
for C. 8
but it's 5
for his event. Yeah.
Yeah, 5. So that's why it popped up, because I got it for C.
Right.
Anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, it's just Veers and Stark. I mean, this is actually just good overall for me because I'll have a trooper team.
They're amazing.
My Thrawn will finally be in relics. He has not been relicked for so long. This entire time, I should say, he has not been in relics. So like there's so many things that are good that will come out of me going after C.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yeah, that's my game plan. Finish Cam, do the troopers, C.
They are amazing.
I know I need them. And I know I need C. So many people have been like, you need to go after C, and C will be great because you can do your Imperial troopers and blah, 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 blah. And here we are. I'm fine. After how many times have I said, I'm going to do my Imperial troopers next? I'm finally doing it.
You know what? I need to update my I love you, I know. I do have one actually.
Okay.
It is, I finally got my not death. What do you call the
Dark
new
Trooper?
Dark Trooper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got him 7-star, Relic 5.
Nice. Hits like a truck.
Yeah, he didn't really improve my Rancor damage like I was wanting to get him for.
Mm-hmm.
But I started using him in other areas. He is amazing with the damage.
Yeah. I can't wait to finish him.
And you put the mark on him from
right from Gideon. Gideon, whichever one.
Piet, when he does the mark, and whenever uses his basic, he calls that character to assist. So now he's calling him to assist, which does huge damage. And because you've marked him, who has 3 to 4 lives, he can get destroyed by somebody like a Annihilate or a Rancor Eat.
Right.
And he'll still be alive.
Oh, I didn't think of that
Yeah.
Because it just takes a stack.
Right.
Sneaky.
Yeah, it's great. So he kicked butt in, I think I just used him in Territory Battle, which was fun. Not that Territory Battle is that hard anymore in Phase 1.
Right.
But I think I used him in Conquest, and he did really well. And I was like, wow, this is definitely a good upgrade character.
I like it.
He was a lot of fun to play with.
I'm definitely putting him on my trooper team when I round that out.
I remember where I used him.
Okay, go on.
Our officers recommended to use him versus Darth Revan.
Right, yes.
And I was like, okay, we've been on this wall for a while. Might as well try it. And they easily walked all over the Darth Revan team.
I don't think it works. So the wall that we had also had Nest on some of the Darth Revans, and I don't think it works on that comp.
Right. Yeah, I didn't
try
that.
a typical one, it walked.
Like the Dark Trooper killed Malik, no problem.
Which is insane.
Like, because his basic still did 80k non-crit.
Which is nuts.
No matter how much defense Malik had and stuff.
I want a Dark Trooper.
He's awesome. After I saw him destroy Malik so easily. That's what it was, I think. Yeah. So
that makes sense.
He fought Malik. Malik did his take 100% of the health away.
Yeah.
But that was nothing to Dark Trooper.
Because it's just a stack.
Right.
Right.
It was
I like
awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Like it. He's on the list.
Yeah. It'll be well worth it.
Mhm.
He was awesome. He was awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining us this week. Thanks, Sarah, for reading these kits, giving us your
Thanks.
first impressions.
Yeah. Love it.
And thanks to all our listeners out there for joining us every couple weeks. That ought to do it. And until next time, Chewie, we're home.